Hello and welcome again. Happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day today. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. And today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic, the difference between the mindset of entrepreneurs and employees. Again, remember to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe. Follow me on TikTok at FiveThirteen. Remember to talk to me on Messenger, on Facebook, and yeah, let's talk about interesting things. So, as we talk about employees and entrepreneurs, first of all, one thing I've noted whenever I'm talking to, people about, differences or being an employee, being an employer, some of the things that come up is like, when you're telling somebody, oh, you can save your money in some certain place so that it can grow for future, for retirement, and somebody tells you, oh no, I don't need to do that because my job or my employer is giving me that. So that's a mindset that I've realized can be very crippling, because if you think things gonna be given as an employee, you feel entitled, what is my employer giving me? But what I find very crippling is if you don't plan for yourself as an employee, you think that your employer is you're entitled to have your employer, plan your retirement, give you, those salary pays and, increment in salaries and all that. But remember, you're only getting that because you're an employee in that company. Once you leave that company and there's nobody who is not dispensable, as an employee, you're not going to get those benefits. So don't limit yourself in planning for yourself because you're inside a job, or your employer is giving you certain benefits. So and especially in retirement. So even when your employer is planning, and putting something aside for your retirement, maybe for 1K or whatever it is, remember, put something on the side for yourself, because you're only getting those benefits as much as you're an employee in that company. So as soon as you get out of that work, or you get out of that employment, you're not going to be having those benefits. So don't limit yourself in saving for yourself, for retirement, or for whatever else, because your employer is doing that. Now, the differences between an entrepreneur mindset and an employee mindset. One of the things is time. So as an employee, it's all what I can get. So like if my employer is saying, oh, can you come work an extra shift? I'm like, what is there for me? What am I getting? But as an entrepreneur, time is not limited. You offer yourself, you give yourself fully, because this is a job that or rather this is a business probably that you're setting up. It needs time, it needs your full concentration. So as an entrepreneur, it's not, you don't limit how much you can offer yourself to the business. As an employee, you limit yourself and your time to how much you can give to your job. As an employee, we have a mentality of complaining, oh, this job, oh, they're not doing that, oh, they're not doing this. So we have a lot of entitlement as employees. As an entrepreneur, remember, you're setting probably your own business. So you don't have that entitlement. You're taking charge. That's how you are as an entrepreneur. You take charge. You're making yourself better so that you can make your business better. You're willing to work extra even when there's nothing to show for it, because you're setting up business, and that's your work. So that's your own production. So you're giving it all. You're putting yourself into it, immersing yourself into it fully, because this is something that is gonna give you benefits, and it might not be today or tomorrow, but eventually you're gonna be getting something out of it. As an employee, you're thinking about, when is it gonna be my time, so that you're looking forward for an off, you're looking forward for a vacation, you're looking forward for the annual leave that you're gonna be getting, because as an employee, you're not able to exercise all the freedom that you have. But as an entrepreneur, you're looking forward for, oh, what can I do more? you view things differently. You view things in a mindset of how much production can I make. And initially, as an employee, rather as an entrepreneur, you probably don't even get paid at all. So you go into an entrepreneurship with a mindset of you're not going to be getting any returns at all. Then eventually you're going to be fairly paid. And the good thing about entrepreneurship is that you're going to be overpaid for a long period of time, as opposed to an employee. As an employee, as you continue, probably getting older, and new people are getting more better skills, and coming to replace you. So for your salary, you're gonna get probably some two people, younger people who are probably new from school or whatever, who can come and replace you, two people to replace you for the salary of one. So why I'm talking about this is because as an employee, think about your exit plan. Think about what you're gonna become once you leave your employment. So have a mindset of an exit goal. Have a mindset of what's your fallback in case your job is no more, your employment is no more. So have an exit plan. And as you have an exit plan, start creating an entrepreneur mindset. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Continue subscribing, continue talking to me, and you're gonna have better topics coming up. Thank you.